Okay, so it's time to put the first shelf in the or actually it's time to cut the first shelf to go in the table. So we've got a 4x8 piece of MDF. This is standard size, 1/2 inch MDF. It's nice and smooth, and that's exactly what we wanted. So I need to cut this down though to 7 by 3 feet. Then I need to cut out notches on each corner, 3.5 inch notches to fit around the 4x4 corner post. Sounds pretty simple, and it really is, but the fact that I don't have a table saw makes it a little more challenging. So that's okay. I'm going to use my skill saw. I love my skill saw. Ryobi makes a great skill saw, so I'm going to be using this to make my cuts today. And they've got to be dead on though, because this can't look sloppy or funky. This has got to look good. So along with the skill saw, Kreg, the people who make the pocket hole stuff, they also make something called the rip saw. Now, if you've been following me or you follow me on my YouTube channel, you've seen me demonstrate the rip saw on there. I love it. It's a great alternative for folks like me who don't have, either they can't afford or they don't have the space, or they just don't have a table saw. This is a great alternative because you put the skill saw in here, you clamp it down, then this runs along the edge of whatever you're cutting, and it makes a nice 90-degree cut. It's a great tool. It's a great little jig, and that's what I'm going to be using today. I've got 4 sheets of MDF I've got to cut, so I've got to replicate some stuff here. So I'm about to get started, and then I'll probably use my jig saw to cut out the corners for the post. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started, and we'll cross our fingers that this baby fits. Here we go. All right, well, we're ready to see if this thing fits. So everything's cut, it's notched on the corners. It should fit. Let's see. That's right. All right, so the big hurdle is over. Thank goodness. So the shelf fit, the notches work, everything was just right. It's a little snug, but that's cool. It's good for it to be a little bit snug. We could probably leave it and not attach it, but I don't want to do that. Okay, I want to go another step and go ahead and attach it, because you never know. And anyway, I don't want to just kind of halfway do this thing. So anyway, so I've got some 1 5/8 inch screws. I'm going to drill some pilot holes, and then I'm going to run this countersink bit in there. And so as you can see, if you're not familiar with the countersink bit, it goes in and it opens a place like this. So then that way the screw, there we go. So then here we go. So then that way the screw, which has a tapered shape right there, it can fit right down in the hole, and it can fit flush. And here I'm going to show you an example. And so here's one I was just doing as a test. So yes, we could probably run this thing hard and just squish it down in there. I really don't want to do that. I don't want to take the chance on splitting or cracking or deforming something. I want it to be nice and smooth, so when things are moving across this, nothing's going to catch on anything. So anyways, you can see it's not just flushed, it's just a little bit recessed also. Alright, so that's what we want. And I'm going to do that all around the perimeter of this shelf and secure it down, and then lather, rinse, repeat. We're going to just keep doing it. So here we go. Alright, we are coming along. Look at that. There's the first shelf, the bottom shelf. That baby is in. Now 2 more to go here, and then the top, and then we'll be done. Well, and then the casters, and then the finish. So we may have to do 3 parts in this. We'll see. We'll see how the time goes. Alright, onward and upward. Here we go.